is a good start for the colours, though. I love this colour. It doesn't need to be perfect because they are going to be like covered up. We can start with the next colour. So we're going lilac. These are all new paints that I got. I think this is a nice lilac colour. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. Let's try that. We can always get more out. I love this colour already. Right, where did we begin over here? Let me roll my sleeves. Okay. Okay, I might have put a bit too much on. I got overexcited, I think. Just brush this round onto melon orange. Okay, we don't want as much in because I did way too much then. Let's just dot it around a little like that. Well, we can always add more, but it was annoying to try and take it off. Okay. Well, this is a pretty colour. And I'm saying that about all of them. I just love pastels. They're actually very pigmented considering an expensive paint, you know. Okay, that's better paint, like not too much paint, a lot better than the purple. Just go make our way around. It's easy to like sort it out as well. Last colour is Dusty. Is that cerulean? Cerulean? I don't even know that word, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this one's open. Okay. So this is like this is a nice blue. Just dot, 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 dot. Okay. Let's go for this. Oh yeah, this is like a nice bright pastel, if that makes any sense. Oh, I might have mixed a bit too much water on the brush. It's like a little bit watered. We can always add another coat. Looks nice though. I'll probably build up the colour a little. Although, as I say, it doesn't really matter because we're going to cover it up probably with the amount of things we're adding to it. I love making props for my videos because it makes me feel like when you make something yourself that you have something that's totally, oopsies, unique. Like it's something that no one can replicate the exact. So when there's something very satisfying about that. It's a bit messy, that one. That's the basic thing painted. I love the colours for sure. I'm gonna let it dry for a sec and we'll carry it on. Okay, so I found this little bead of a planet, which I'm thinking can go right in the middle of this section. It's gonna be the random section. So I thought that could definitely go there. I'm just thinking, is it easier to that's random. Then we've got sprinkles, beads, rhinestones in whatever order we choose. I'm gonna go for this one as rhinestones because I haven't got as many rhinestones as I have everything else. Maybe the outside should be sprinkles because I have a lot of sprinkles. I'm trying out a new glue because I fancied it, so I want something strong. This is tacky glue, quick dry, and it dries clear, so I thought it's quite nice because it's very precise. So I'm gonna just fill this quite thickly with glue, and then we're going to be adding all of our sprinkles to it, and we want it to be quite thick because I'm putting a lot of sprinkles in. So these sprinkles are like little plastic sprinkles, and I think they will make a really good sound when traced over, as long as we fill it with them. So that's my plan. Just sprinkle. I am going to carefully push them as well into the glue, just to make sure that they're really stuck in, because we do not want we don't want rogue sprinkles. Just push. Okay, hopefully we're done with our first sprinkle layer. Okay, next layer, what are we thinking? Beads maybe. So for beads, I have quite a lot of different beads. My plan is to do a mix of these smiley faces. As you can see, they're textured as well, so they'll make different sounds. And then I'm gonna make sort of clusters of these little seed beads because they always make nice sounds. So that's kind of the mix for this one. So let's just pop the glue in and get started. I also have another plan for another thing to kind of go with this trigger object, which I'm going to do another video in the future making, which is I want to make my own handmade tracing tools. So the thing I actually trace with, I want to make some different textured ones. I might put the smiley faces in first. I do want them to be kind of random though, in random places, because I don't like it when things are too perfect. So we just kind of dot them. Although I will make the colours different from each other when they're next door to each other, because that annoys me. When it's yellow, I need them to be I'm spacing them out randomly. I would do a couple close together, and then maybe one really far away over here. This is this is really enjoyable to work on. Like, I hope it turns out how it should in my head. If you know what I mean. Like, you never know if things are gonna turn out how you picture them to turn out. I think we're nearly there now. Let's see. I think so. I don't know, maybe a few more, just, we don't want like many gaps, because the gaps will sound like nothing, you know, so I don't want it to have no sound. Maybe like that, and a couple, yeah. Although it's good to be able to trace certain things, maybe we'll go with that. I think I put a bit too much glue in that one, but look at that. Looks so cool. Okay, next is rhinestones. They're quite thick rhinestones, so I might like push the glue quite a lot. Okay, that should do it, maybe. Let's have a go. So let's put the bigger ones in first. Just plonk them. If the glue dries clear, it doesn't really matter if it coats them or not. Oh wait, you guys, these might not fit. Oh, it only fits in certain spaces. Like, it fits down there but not up the top. It's a bit strategic. Oh no, but that's purple next to purple. Take that out. Pop that in. No, that doesn't fit. So in these little bottles we have like some mini rhinestones. So I'm going to get some out of each bottle and then we'll place them in. This is very fiddly. My hands are also a little bit covered in glue now. I'll pour them onto here. So, just some of each type of rhinestone. Start placing these tiny, minuscule rhinestones in the glue. Some of them might go in upside down. I'll just try and flip them with my tweezers. Doesn't matter if they go under the glue, because in theory the glue will dry clear. Let's just grab a handful. These are so small. Oops. Very fiddly. But it'll be worth it, because hopefully they'll make some nice sounds when you trace them. The thing is, my hands are actually fully glue covered now. So it's sticking. They're all sticking to my hands. Just plop them as best as I can. It looks super pretty though. Like, I'm really pleased with the look of it all. And hopefully the colour that I painted will show through once it dries. This is one of those ones where I'm actually so excited to see it once it dries. And I love it when I make things that, like, I'm really excited to see afterwards. I think it's a good sign of a fun project. rest is like smaller beads. So we have like these butterflies which always make really good sounds because they're textured. So I'm gonna grab a couple of those. Maybe these textured leaves. So I'll definitely put one of them in. They're quite good to trace. Then let's see what we've got. Some different beads that are like plastic, so they'll make a totally different sound to the glass seed beads that we've put in already. I have these like textured shell beads, which I think would be nice to trace. So I'm trying to see if I could fit them in anywhere. Like one on the other side, or we could go with a fish. I'm gonna put some more glue in with that, I think. I'm obsessed. Imagine if it does dry clear and you can see all the painted colours underneath. I'm gonna leave this to dry, which I think will take a while, and I'll see you in a second for you, but probably days for me, and then we'll varnish it. But I am so excited about this, you guys. See you in a sec. So it's been 24 hours, and you can definitely see it starting to dry quite nicely. You can see the colour coming through, but it's not fully dry yet. But I realise we don't need it to be fully dry in order to do the outside varnish. So I'm just going to do that with you. So I thought into the varnish we could add some glitters, so that will cover the wooden bit with some sparkle, you know. So I'm just going to kind of make, I'm putting quite a lot in, I'm just going to make my own little glittery, sparkly goodness to add in with all of these sequins. Okay, let's see if this works. I've not really done anything like this before, but my plan is to varnish and hopefully there's like glitters gonna come through. Sequins maybe. Yeah, I think this should work. You can see this little smiley face sequin there. I might have to manually add some, we'll see how we get on, but I'm hoping this gives a like shiny effect to the wood, which will just make it look less matte. I have a thing about matte textures, like I can't touch them, they creep me out. They like put my teeth on edge. So I just need to like make everything glossy that I ever make, so that I can actually touch the things that I make. Hopefully this will dry okay. I don't know how neat it needs to be. I'm hoping it just will dry nicely no matter what. Just go along. But this is the last step, and then once it's dried it'll actually be finished. But I'm really excited about how it's looking so far. What I'm really excited about is actually tracing it. Like doing test traces with the tracing tool and see what it sounds like. Like it's all about the sound, isn't it? Like that's the entire point of the whole thing. Just varnish. Usually this varnish dries quite quickly, so I'm hoping that it does, because I'm desperate to see how it turns out. Like, my patience levels are terrible. Okay, this is definitely going to be like not that many sequins, like it's going to be, some places have more than others, but that's okay. I could add extras, but I kind of don't want them to like end up falling off. Whereas because these ones are mixed in, it's quite nice because you know that they'll stay. But there's another smiley face. I'm trying to sort of grab a few, but it's really hard. Right, we're nearly finished. as I said earlier, I also want to try making my own tracing tools. But I'm going to just do some sounds and